As I'm developing more of my real estate business, this is year 2 for me in the business, and I'm learning that people just do not respect you as being a real estate agent sometimes, right? That's why it's so important when you do take people on as a client to vet them out, right? To know their motivation, to know their purpose for wanting to either sell a home or buy a home, right? Because, and I admit, when I first got into business, it was more so of me thinking, okay, you can help anybody, right? Anybody that said they want to buy a house, had any kind of interest, hey, you start day one saying, hey, we're going to work together. You start trying to chase them or whatever you feel like you have to do to earn their business, right? And over time, I've learned that that is definitely not the right way to A, run a business, and B, it's not going to be beneficial in the long run, right? You have to get people that align with what you do as a business owner. Because a lot of people, if you're not in real estate, because I didn't know this at first myself or never thought of it that way, you are a business owner when you are a real estate agent, right? So people that you choose to do business with, to bring into your business, they have to align with your values, your core values, your morals. They have to respect your boundaries if they're going to be a part of your business and choose to do business with you, right? That's from a client as well as any vendor, lender, inspector, or whoever you decide to work with, right? So you have to learn that, and you won't know that from day one, right? That's why sometimes I jump on here and just share my experiences for people who are like me, still learning the business and learning how to maneuver in the business world of real estate. But all of that to just say, and I'm getting much better with qualifying people, disqualifying people, right? Because I'm one who believes in being truthful, right? I value being honest. I value being prompt with time, because if they don't respect your time, if you're not, first of all, you have to be a person who respects your time, right? I'm a person 100%, right? If I say I'm gonna be somewhere and do something at a certain time, I make it my best to do that. I'm gonna be early before I be late, right? Unless it's just something that I can't prevent. So with my business, I have to have people that, from my clients, align first with that. Honesty is number one, right? You have to be honest with me. I have to know what's your motivation to either sell or buy a home, right? If we are a good fit for each other, right? Because some people may not like a person that's direct and honest with them. I don't believe in being this truthful, right? If we can't move forward with something, we can't move forward with it, right? It's just point blank, period. There's no need of me being untruthful or giving somebody false hope in a sense, right? That's why I believe it's important. If you have a client and they don't want to do pre-approval and they want you to show them homes, for me, that's not going to be a good person to work with me, right? We're not going to just go out on a limb. I hear people say all the time, oh, I just love showing homes, right? And I don't think for my business, that doesn't work. I don't love to show homes, right? I love to get a client, if we're talking about somebody buying a home, we sit down and know exactly what you're looking for, right? If you're sending me a home and say, I want to look at it, and it doesn't fit what we've discussed that you're looking for, I need to have a clear understanding of why should we go look at this home, because it doesn't fit what you're looking for, right? There's no need to go look at a home just to know that, hey, yeah, I need 4 bedrooms and we're looking at a 3-bedroom. I gotta have 4 bedrooms. So we just wasted time. I wasted your time as well as mine, right? So I don't love to show homes. I love to show the right homes to clients that I'm working with and respect that, hey, this is what I said I wanted. this is the only thing I'm gonna look at. And if it varies, that's fine, but we need to know why it varies. Why does it make sense for me to look at this when it doesn't quite fit what I said, right? So I'm just experiencing that and learning that you can't work with everybody, and that's totally fine, right? You only gonna work with, you should only want to work with the people that aligns with your business value, right? Whatever your core values are as a person, it carries over into business as well, right? So if you know a person is a liar and a cheater, how do you think they're gonna be in business, right? They're gonna have that same mindset to feel like they can do the same thing in your business, right? And it just doesn't work like that. And that just come with me learning real estate, knowing that, hey, this is my business. Yes, I'm in the business to make money by helping people, by assisting and guiding the right people, right? It's not everybody. Everybody's not gonna align with, you have to think of your business like, okay, you have, just to use an example, Publix and Piggly Wiggly, right? Those two places are probably gonna attract different people, right? Some people are gonna love Piggly Wiggly, but there are gonna be some people who are gonna be sold on Publix because of what they provide, right? And there's no knock on the other place. It's just saying Publix values and what they aligns with me as a shopper, right? So that's why I choose Publix over Piggly Wiggly. And it's the same way in a real estate business. And people have to understand that, like I said, people that's not in real estate don't understand that, hey, this is this person's business, right? I can't be, as they say, shucking and jiving them along, right? This person has their time is important. And I didn't know that. Like I said, I didn't know that. But I try to make sure I explain that to people that I have the potential to work with. And if that they understand and they're okay with respecting those values and principles that I lay out, then we move forward, right? But we're not just gonna be doing anything just because I'm a realtor and you feel like, hey, it's fun to just go waste a person's time. No, I'm not gonna be that person, right? If I don't make a dime, that's cool, because if you're chasing people who are not serious anyway, you're still gonna have zero. But guess what? You're gonna waste time when you could have been searching for the ones who were serious, and you're gonna be wasting gas and all kind of other kind of stuff that we don't even have to get into. So it's best to just choose people that align with your business.